I finally made it. I'm so sorry for the delay, Fiona. What an honour to be part of the Efficacy series for the Bloom Effect. Darling, I'm just finally getting to this, and what a great time to be sharing a few things about myself. I'm DJ Nicole Leone. I'm originally from New Zealand. I've lived in Brooklyn, New York for 12 years, where I've been cutting it up on the ones and twos. If you asked me 2 months ago the highlight of my career, I would definitely say DJing in Kingston, Jamaica, with Cancer from the infamous Stone Love sound system. There's hardly any female DJs in America. There's tons of us in Jamaica, which is incredible because DJ culture kind of rose out of Jamaica and the sound system. So it was really amazing to be there and inspire a lot of young women. So hopefully we see a lot more DJs coming out of Jamaica. But at this point in time, I have to tell you my big news. I'm actually part of a TV show, a reality DJ show called Master of the Mix. It's season 2. I was blessed enough to be cast for the show. We're filming it right now. You can catch it every Saturday on BT at midnight. It's an amazing experience to be on TV. It's incredible to be amongst great DJs and being tested on your skills. I would say this being my highlight, like I'm living it right now, it just feels like my time to shine, and that a lot more highlights are coming my way, so watch this space. Some new artists I'm feeling right now. I love, MC-wise, I love Big Crit right now. I also love Brooklyn's own Uncle Murder and that track Warning. Reggae-wise, I love Jar Cure, I love Egyptian. And I would say R&B-wise, I love this guy, The Weeknd. So sexy for a late Sunday morning sleep-in with your loved one. And I love that group, the XX. I know they're not like so new, they're out of England, but I love the ambient sound that they have. Posthumously, let's talk. I would tour with Nina Simone in a heartbeat. In fact, I never got to see her live, which is one of my only regrets in life, and I would have loved to have played alongside her on the turntables while she played piano. I loved her ability to affect social change, incredible piano player, amazing songwriter, and such a unique delivery. Definitely Nina Simone, and the Notorious B.I.G., my favourite posthumous MC. Such a wicked sense of humour, awesome story writer. I definitely would have loved to been part of 90s hip hop in New York and toured with Biggie and being part of that movement. Next question, what inspires me? Well, for those of you who know me, you know I'm a little nature girl. For those who don't, you might be surprised by this, but nature is my biggest inspiration. I love sunrises, sunsets, I love a full moon, I love the ocean, I love the sand, I love the forest. Even living in this big city, I'm surrounded by plants. I grow my own fruit and vegetables for my son, Kingston, and I. And nature, I would say, would be my biggest and constant source of inspiration. If I could do an ad campaign for any brand, it would be Gucci, baby. Every month I'm drooling over the Gucci ads in Vogue magazine, so we'd have to go with Gucci, right? At what point did it click that I knew I could do nothing else and there was no turning back? Well, to be honest, I left a pretty good salary in the music industry in New Zealand, and I came to New York and I DJed for free. So at that point I realized if I was going to do what I love for free, then I was in the right position, and I needed to follow my passion, and that's it, DJing. Of course I don't DJ for free anymore, but unless you're my homie, then of course. Do I like spicy food? That's so random. Spicy-ish. I love Jamaican food, I love Indian food. I like sweet spicy, but it definitely agrees with me more at one end than the other. I know it's a bit too much information, but I'll take it as spicy as I can without killing me. Where do I shop for a suit? Oh, probably once again Gucci. I would love to. When I think of a lens, which object comes to mind? A lens? Oh my goodness. How about a camera? I love cameras. This is one of my favourite old Pentax cameras, the K1000. And this is another awesome little camera. I used to spend a lot of money on film, actually, film and vinyl, and I got to a point where I had to choose between spending all my money on camera film or spending all my money on vinyl. Yes, I am pre-Serato, and quite clearly DJing won out, and thankfully so. If I could bring 3 things to a deserted island, they would be in this order: matches, tea bags, and sheepskin. If you don't know already, New Zealand has millions of sheep, and I literally grew up surrounded by sheepskins, so you can take the girl out of New Zealand, but you can't take the New Zealand out of the girl. If I could sing or rhyme in another language, well, the only other language I speak is French, so I would say French, but I love the language of Senegal, which is Wolof, so who knows, maybe one day I'll learn another language. If I had $1 million in cash, how would I spend it? Quickly, that much is true. I'd buy my son a house, I'd buy my mother a house, I'd buy my father a house. There's $1 million gone, just like that. My favourite social app, Twitter. I'm a Twitter fiend these days. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to Facebook for not spending enough time with you, but I'm in bed with Twitter. Which leads me to my next question. If I could sleep with anyone, who would it be? I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I'm kind of crushing on this guy at the A&E Network, Stephen Harris. So, shh, let's see how that goes. My favourite word is masticate. You've got to chew your food properly. Good digestion is crucial to optimum health, and masticate is to rotate your food in the mouth with the enzyme ptyalin so it can be digested thoroughly. So don't forget to masticate properly. If I could go back in time or forward like in a time machine, I always wondered how awesome it would be to be in 80s New York. It was such a, like post-disco era, beginning of the hip-hop era, really exciting, lots and lots of dancing clubs, really uninhibited time. I feel like it was so rich in culture. I don't know if I would have made it out alive, but I would definitely have loved to have been in 80s New York. Last words of advice for aspiring artists: if you are aspiring, make sure it's your passion. Always just follow your passion, follow your heart with creative ventures, and practice. Practice definitely makes perfect, and there's no shortcut to becoming a master of your craft. If my life was documented in a memoir or a movie, I think it would be called either Living in Love or I Live for This. So I hope you learnt a little bit about me and you enjoyed this Efficacy series. Thank you, Fiona Bloom. So happy and blessed to be part of the Bloom Effect. And I'm going to say good night from Brooklyn, New York. Peace out, y'all.